Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good evening to all of you. Before I start, I would like to especially thank my honorable teacher for giving this wonderful arranging, and thanks all of my group members. Welcome to the presentation. Our presentation topic, presentation on merger and acquisition, Northern University, Bangladesh. Next, please. Okay, here our selected company. We already selected the Beximco Pharmaceutical Limited, Bangladesh, and presented by Shafatullah, Akhtaruzzaman, Salman Mamoon, Al Amin, Tushar Hussain, and Maria Siddiqa. Please next. Okay, here is the main part of our presentation. Uh, First of all, we need to know about what is merger and acquisition. Okay, the merger is the combination of two or more companies where one corporation is completely absorbed by the another corporation, and acquisition that means acquire or take over. Here a bigger company will take over the share and asset of the smaller company. Okay, and here the situation before acquisition of Novista Pharma. Novista has been operating in Bangladesh since 1964. That was a subsidiary of Netherlands-based Organon International, and it was sold to the current Bangladeshi management in 2006. In the year ended uh, 13 June 2017, Novista generated revenue of 1.71 billion, and before profit before taxation of 118 million, and their net asset value of 0.548 billion. This is the scenario of before acquisition of Novista Pharma. Okay, this is all about my part. Okay, now I would like to my next presenter, Mrs. Maria Siddiqa. Thanks.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody. This is Maria Siddiqa. My hearing ID 210-105-5352. This is my part. Situation before acquire of Beximco Pharma. Beximco Pharmaceutical Limited is the fast growing manufacturer of generic pharmaceutical product in corporate in 1976. The company announcement made on 6 October 2017 that majority stock in Novista Pharma Limited. In this year, ended June 2017, Beximco generated revenue of Taka 2.4 billion and profit before taxation of Taka 896 million and net asset of Taka 1.20 billion. Now that's all of my part. Now I would like to next presenter Akhtaruzzaman. Thank you so much, all everybody.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. This is Akhtaruzzaman bearing ID 0321010539. Thank you, Maria Siddiqa, for giving me opportunity to tell me about something in my selected topics. So here is my topic. The first slide is about after acquired situation of Beximco Pharma. This slide is contain about the revenue, net profit before income tax, net profit after tax, net asset value. If we notice the slide, we can see that the revenue of Beximco Pharma in the year of 2070 and 80, 25 billion 387 million and something. In 2018 and 19, the revenue is increased a little bit, and in 2019-20, the revenue is decreased a little bit. Net profit before income tax in the year of 17 and 18, we can see that 1,408,000,000 something, and in 2018 and 19, the net profit before income tax is increased, and it is reached in 1,659,000,000 and something. If we notice in the year of 19 and 20, the net profit before income tax is decreased. Next is net profit after tax. If we notice in 2017 and 18, the net profit after tax is 1,234,000,000 and something. In 2018 and 19, the net profit after tax is increased, and in the year of 2019 and 20, the net profit after tax is decreased dramatically. Next is net asset value. In the year of 2017 and 18, the net asset value of Beximco Pharma is 63,373,000,000 and something. And the net asset value is increased a little bit in the year of 2018 and 19, and remain similar in 19 and 20. Next slide. So here's the next slide about the ratio analysis of Beximco Pharmaceutical. The ratio is all about the total asset turnover, inventory turnover, gross profit margin, operating profit margin, net profit margin, return on equity, and return on asset. If we notice the total asset turnover, at first, what is total asset turnover? So what is a good total asset turnover ratio? As total asset turnover ratio varies so much between companies in different sectors. There is no universally defined figure for a good asset turnover ratio, and it doesn't make sense to compare figure for business in different sectors. In the year of 2070 and 80, the total asset turnover is 0.201. In the year of 18 and 90, the total asset turnover is 0.207, and in the inventory turnover. So at first, what is inventory turnover? Inventory turnover measures how fast a company sells inventory. A low turnover implies and possibly. So in the year of 2017 and 18, the inventory turnover is 6.0. Is G increase and stand for 6.547, and in the year of 1920, the inventory turnover is 6.208. Next is gross profit margin. So what is gross profit margin? The gross profit margin shows the amount of profit made before deducting selling, general, and administrative cost, which is firm's next profit margin. So in the year of 2017 and 18, the gross profit margin of Beximco Pharma is 0.291, and in the year of 18-19, it is decreased and stand for 0.314, and in the year of 1920, the gross profit of margin of Beximco Pharma is increased and stand for 0.233. Next is operating profit margin. If we notice the slide, we can see that in the year of 17 and 18, the operating profit margin is 0.253, and in the year of 18 and 90, the operating profit margin is increased and stand by 0.279, and in the year of 1920, it is about 0.287. Next is net profit margin. So at first, what is net profit margin? The net profit margin, or simply net margin, measures how much net income or profit is generated as a percentage of revenue. It is the ratio of net profit to revenue for a company or business segment. In the year of 2017 and 18, the net profit margin of Beximco Pharma is 0.043, and next year it is increased and stand for 0.052, and in the year of 1920, the net profit margin of Beximco Pharma is 0.058. Next is return on equity. So at first, what is return on equity? Whether and return on equity is considered satisfactory will depend on what is normal for the industry or company's peers. In the year of 2017 and 18, the return on equity of Beximco Pharma is 0.016, and in the year of 18 and 19, ROE of Beximco Pharma is 0.021, and in the year of 1920, 0.023. Next is return on asset. So what is return on asset? Return on asset is an indicator of how profitable a company is relative to its total asset. ROA give a manager, investor, or analyst an idea as to how efficient a company manager is at using its asset to generate earning. So if you notice the slide, we can see that in the year of 2017 and 18, the Beximco Pharma's ROA is 0.009, and in the year of 18-19, ROA of Beximco Pharma is 0.011, and in the year of 1920, the ROA is 0.012. So this is my selected slide for this presentation. Now I would like to invite our next presenter.
Thank you, Mr. Akhtaruzzaman. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, ma'am. I am Muhammad Alamin. My bearing ID is 210105351. Now I am going to discuss our selected topics: merger size and type. At first, we know what is merger type. We know merger type consists of 5 types, such as horizontal merger, vertical acquisition merger, conglomerate merger, market extension merger, and product extension merger. So first one, we know what is horizontal merger. Horizontal merger is the acquire and the target are in the same industry. And second one, vertical merger. Vertical merger is when the acquirer and the target are at different stage. And third one, conglomerate merger. Conglomerate merger means the acquirer and the target one are related to each other, not related to each other. Fourth one, market extension merger. Market extension merger is it takes place between 2 companies that deal in the same products but in separate places or separate markets. And last one, product extension merger. A product extension merger takes place between 2 business organizations that deal in products that are related to each other. We know Novista Pharma is a subsidiary company, subsidiary pharmaceuticals of Beximco Pharma. Beximco Pharma has entered into the share purchase agreed with 6 shareholders with an aggregate shareholding of in Novista. The total consideration of acquisition shareholder of 85.22% in Novista. The total consideration for the acquisition has been agreed at a maximum of taka 21 billion, approximately 18.2 million. That's all about my part. Now I would like to invite my next presenter, Mr. Tushar Hossain, to present his slide. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum everyone. Assalamualaikum everyone to my presentation. My presentation and topic, my slide topic is the reason behind the acquisition. Company acquire other companies for various reasons. They may seek economic of scale, diversifications, great market share, increase synergy, cost reduction, or new niche offerings. Other reasons for cost selling, taxation, the financial motives, opportunities, and new technology. It further strengthens and strong market position with Navista's unique portfolio completing of Beximco company existing product range. The acquisition will serve as a strong foundation for sustainable future growth of Beximco Pharma, as well as enhancing near-term revenue growth for the company. Here all of my part, and now I would to invite Salman Mamun to present his slide. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tushar, for giving me the opportunity to present the rest of the slide. First of all, I would like to thank our honorable teacher, Ms. Benjur Rahman, for giving us this excellent opportunity to give us to provide the presentation on merger and acquisition. As my earlier group mates presented that we are presenting a historical acquisition and merger of in Bangladeshi pharmaceutical industry, where Beximco Pharma has acquired 82.5% of share of the Novista Pharma. And here are some recommendations about this acquisition, and I would like to present that recommendations part. Novista has a huge brand image, but due to some reasons, it is threat for Novista to keep their positions. Novista Pharmaceuticals should more effective to continue its leading position. Though due to government regulations, pharmaceutical products cannot be advertised in media. So Novista Pharma have to use the other ways for marketing their products.